Negotiations for the next phase of the Gaza ceasefire have failed. Hamas officials state that there are significant disagreements on key issues, hindering the agreement process. The United States has accused Hamas of making unrealistic and impractical demands, making it difficult to reach a consensus. These negotiations were held in Qatar, where the United States was leading efforts to finalize an agreement to extend the ceasefire. The U.S. presidential envoy, Steve Witkoff, proposed an extension of the initial ceasefire phase, which expired at the beginning of March, until mid-April. This proposal was presented as an interim agreement under which hostages and Palestinian prisoners would be exchanged. However, it did not include any definitive discussion about ending the war completely or ensuring the full withdrawal of Israeli forces, postponing that issue for later stages. This became the main point of contention, leading to major disagreements between the parties involved. Hamas insists that any new phase of the ceasefire must guarantee a complete withdrawal of Israeli forces, particularly from key areas in Gaza. Hamas does not want this ceasefire to be just another temporary truce, but rather the first step toward a permanent resolution that ensures lasting peace in Gaza. Israel has outright rejected this demand, particularly refusing to withdraw from the Gaza-Egypt border, believing that maintaining their presence in this region is crucial to monitoring Hamas and other groups' activities. The U.S., mediating the negotiations, has accused Hamas of making demands that are unrealistic and unfeasible. American officials argue that an immediate agreement is necessary to secure the release of hostages, but Hamas' stance complicates the negotiation process. Interestingly, while Israel initially expressed willingness to negotiate a complete end to the war, it is now showing resistance. Reports indicate that Israel is implementing strict measures to exert pressure on Hamas, including blocking humanitarian aid and reducing electricity supply to Gaza, worsening the already dire situation for civilians. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called an important meeting today, which will include a negotiating team that has just returned from Qatar. It is expected that after this meeting, the Israeli government will announce its next course of action. International observers believe that if both parties remain firm on their respective stances, more obstacles will arise in the ceasefire process, and tensions in the region could escalate further. The key question now is whether a middle ground can be found or if the situation will continue to deteriorate.